Well, the garden project, that started with a couple of employees, mainly Mr. Van Louis, coming up and saying, he said, why are we throwing away slop and all this paper when we could make compost? And I told him, I said, compost out of paper and kitchen material. And he said, yes. And so we said, go play, go try it, and we'll see. As we're shaking our heads in disbelief. And then about 6 weeks later, he came and he got me and Ward Treon, and we went and we looked, and I said, that's not compost, that's a pile of dirt.
Out of that pile of dirt grew a garden project on site at the Sanders Estes Unit that is the envy of any avid gardener. It's hard to believe that there was nothing but hard, clay-like soil on this previously idle property.
I'm not a farmer. I have no idea how to grow stuff. It was a crazy idea that, what if?
Staff with some know-how were recruited to oversee the project, along with the vendors eager to learn and hone their cultivating skills, leading to what is now a beautiful, productive garden spot. The garden project begins with the compost cooking process, managed by bins and organized by their various states of decomposition. The finished ripened product is used to enrich the garden soil. It's also used as material for potting plant seedlings to be used as starts in the garden. But making compost is just the beginning of this garden project's self-sustaining nature.
In the compost bins, we have to maintain a certain level of moisture, so we'll water it. Compost tea it's a nutrient-rich water that's leached through the compost, picking up some of those vitamins and nutrients from the decomposing food and paper. So it's really rich in that, and it looks like tea is why they call it tea. So we collect that in a 55-gallon drum that they buried underground, and we'll pump that out into a small pail and water the garden crops with that nutrient-rich compost tea, which again, it's a recoverable resource that normally would just go to waste.
Recoverable resources is what the Sanders Estes Garden Project is all about, not only in making compost and its tea, but in harvesting seeds and preparing them for future plantings in the restored greenhouse, which had been nothing but a storage shed for years. And the use of recoverable resources doesn't stop there.
Gardens need water. So we installed some water tanks basically. We collect rainwater from the roof and air conditioning condensate, the water that comes out of air conditioners. We've yet to have to use any water from our municipal water supply.
To top off the renewable nature of the Sanders Estes Garden Project, the crops harvested are donated to a local food bank, providing fresh vegetables to needy families.
Ms. Russell, we have some more donations from Sanders Estes.
Awesome. The canned goods we get is great. Don't get me wrong, it's great. But to get something fresh that's not have all these preservatives in them, knowing that they're going to get great food and great vegetables from MTC, it's a big impact. We have people that have cried and hugged because they got fresh fruits and vegetables. They're very appreciative of anything that MTC has done for them.
Everybody, my co-workers, when we come out here in the mornings, we look forward. You know, everybody grabs a bucket or grabs a hoe, does whatever they got to do. And I think everybody just loves doing it.
Out there in the world, I've taken from the community, and now I'm able to give back.
I can relate to people that are struggling out there, that don't have a lot of things that they need. So it makes me feel good inside that somebody's able to sit down and eat something that we planted and we grew out here.
It's been amazing to see so many different people from so many different backgrounds come together to support this project and make it work. Just the fact that it grew from nothing to almost 3,000 pounds that we're going to donate to the local food bank, knowing that we're going to make a difference in someone's lives. It makes me feel good and gives all of us a sense of pride that something we're doing is really making a difference.
I know it warms my heart, which is pretty hard to do.
Makes me feel good in my heart that I'm able to just give back instead of taking from people. I can make somebody smile.